Hi guys, I'm going to explain you my 9th experiment in web technology lab on working with AJAX, which stands for asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So in this question I'll be using my MySQL database to store the user details and AJAX for giving the user suggestions. Let's have a sample output for this. So this is my login page. I give my username and my password which is stored in my database. If I click on login, it shows login successful. Now if I want to register, I can give my username as if I give my username the same name, it shows, and I press tab, it shows username already exists. Suppose if I give some other username and I press tab, it shows the username not exists. So let's see how it works. So this is my login.php code file. So here I reference my CSS file which I will not be explaining in this video. So this is the body of my page. It has a field set. Name of the legend is login here, and I have used the form tag in which the method is post and my action which is connectivity.php. That is, on clicking submit it will go to connectivity.php file which shows that the output was that logged successfully. So here I have a text file and another text another password text of size 40 and also a button which has a value login in. In case if you want to register, the user directly goes to reg.php. So now moving to reg.php, we have our AJAX XML HTTP request object. So this is the function in which I am creating this object, and through this object I'll be opening my check username.php file in which I'll be setting as true, and I'll be sending this object. Then I'll be check on ready state change created with this while creating this function, and for if this dot ready state is equal to 4 and this dot status is equal to 200. So in that case I'll be printing the response text. So in this way my script tag ends. Now moving to the div tag. The div tag contains a field set for sign up here. So when the user clicks the button, it goes to the register.php. Otherwise it shows it clicks on the already registered button. So let's move on to register.php file. So this is my register.php file in which I am creating the database connectivity. So this is my database host name, my username and password I am not setting as, and this is my variable through which I am setting up my MySQL connection. So I'll be giving inside the parentheses, I'll be giving my host name, the username, the password, or it showed the error in which I am giving as in type function, and this is the name of my database which I created is login_db, and after that we have to select the MySQL select db, that is selecting the database, seeing this variable comma name of the database, otherwise it shows the database error. So this is a query to retrieve the data, insert into users uses the name of my table and is the name of my attributes and values, that is ID and password, through $post, and I'll be retrieving my information and storing it in ID. Since $post and $get are super global variables, so they can be used for information interchange. So in this way I'll be storing it in this variable, and hence it will be stored in this table. So now I'll be executing my query using MySQL_query. This line, then it prints register successfully, and it will direct the user to login.php. In case if the username is not able to show an error, so afterwards I close my MySQL as MySQL_close of this connection. So this is my check username.php file. I'll be getting the name as $_get, as it is another super global variable used for information interchange. Then I'll be connecting it through MySQL connect. Then I'll check the input. If it is not equal to null, then I select star from users by username like input. I'll be storing it in this variable, and through this variable I'll execute my query. And initially I'll set my hint variable as null and check for input not equal to null. So to fetch my array, that is to be enclosed inside my while loop, and I'll be checking it. If the name matches with my previous login name, it shows the username already exists, else it will print username not exist. This is my connectivity.php file, in which I am creating again the database connectivity. I'm selecting the database and storing the information from user to these two variables. Now this is the main important part here, in which I'll be selecting those data from users where the username is equal to ID and password is equal to password. What this means is that when the user enters the data, if the entered data like the username, if it matches with this ID and password, it matches with the type password, will be stored in this query. And executing this query, if it checks if it is greater than 0, means it will return more than 0. So in that case it will print login successfully, else it will go to crash.php. So this was my 9th experiment. Thank you for watching my video.